You sir
Yeah.
already you have mentioned all the
Yeah,
things.
I have already shared that also in that one. Very good. 1 minute. Hold on. Now I will share this page to you. We can read this. Yeah. Now please read what is the present yesterday's Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex.
Yes, sir. Mark Sensex is at 5700 57,426.92. Nifty is 17,094.35,
Yeah.
increase of 276.25 points.
तो थोड़ा बढ़ गया.
Gold,
Yesterday थोड़ा बढ़ गया. Gold, what is the rate? Gold has also improved. Yeah.
it is a 50,027 rupees.
Okay.
It has
Silver.
also increased by 33 rupees. And
Mm,
silver for 1 kg is 56,868 rupees. It
mm,
also increased by 708 rupees.
mm,
US dollars
mm.
81.64. It it has some decrease of 0.04%.
Very good. 0.04% nahi, 0.04 rupees.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now GST collections. Read these headings only.
Yes, sir. GST collections rise by 26% to over rupees 1.47 trillion in September 2022. From beginning a consumer of tax, India took a role in developing it. PM Modi. Airtel to launch 5G services across India by March 2024. Sunil Mittal. Jio to bring 5G to every Indian by December 2023, says Mukesh Ambani. India's incorporated credit rating upgrade momentum continues in first half of financial year 2023.
Mm,
Government defers rupees per litre additional excise duty on petrol diesels by a month.
mm,
TN Ninan, how India should how should India respond to future shocks in any off-balance changed world? Russia bounces back to become India's second largest crude supplier in September.
mm,
Tata Motors clocks record
mm,
domestic monthly PV sales in September at 47,654 units.
mm,
PCA Srinivasa Raghuvan on a
mm,
wing and a prayer. Only this explained RBI's move to hike rates.
1 minute. Yeah. Just a minute. थोड़ा बढ़ रहे हैं. I'm just enlarging it so that we can read this only. Please read raising Soumya Kanti Ghosh. Raising the rate at the bar. Continue.
Soumya Kanti Ghosh, raising the rate and the bar.
Mm,
Shekhar Gupta, India's hijab supporters will win SC battle. No petrol diesel in Delhi without PUC from October 25, say Gopal Rai. Aditi Fadnis,
1 minute.
the loss, the
What is
law,
PUC? ये जानते हैं आप? What is PUC? No petrol diesel in Delhi without PUC from October 25. What is that? PUC का मतलब क्या है? I don't know. Do you know that?
no sir.
Hmm? No, 1 minute. I should make it smaller now. Yeah, 1 minute. We'll see that. Please read in a bid to curb. Please read in a bid to curb vehicle pollution. Please read.
Yes sir. In a bid to curb vehicular pollution, The AAP government has decided that petrol and diesel will not be provided without PUC (Pollution Under Control) certificate at
Ah,
petrol
that is
pumps
very
in the
important.
National
PUC
Capital
means pollution
from
under control.
October.
Yeah, yeah. Delhi Environment Minister Naam Gopal
Just
Rai.
like BS4,
Yeah, Gopal
yes,
Rai. Next,
BS4, BS6, yes,
next. He said
October
that not.
25.
Yeah, anyhow,
The
we can
minister
now. Yeah, now that much will do. I wanted to know what is PUC. PUC is what? Pollution under control. Okay. Now we can go for this. Aditi Padnis. Please read.
Aditi Pabnis, the laws of a high office. My ear is not working. Altaf Hussain, how a feared power broken control Karachi from London. RAF the
Hmm.
new US sanctions leave Putin's oil and the gas revenues unscathed. Indian tech firms passes
Emphasis.
to create 1,000
Emphasis.
jobs.
Emphasis.
Emphasis. Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Indian tech firm emphasis to create 1,000 jobs in northern England.
Hmm.
Live updates. Avalanche near Uttarakhand's Kedarnath temple. No damage reported.
Hmm.
Pakistan government's Twitter account withheld in India for a second time.
Hmm.
Loan provisioning in banks. RBI for expected loss-based approach.
Hmm.
Honda's cars domestic PV sales jumps 29% to 8,714 units in September.
Hmm.
Total government liability rise to rupees 146 trillion in quarter one,
Hmm.
finance minister report.
Hmm.
Massive growth in reels in past 2 years, say Meta's Ajit Mohan.
Okay. Now this is what is this? Do you think RBI needs to be more aggressive with its rates hikes? What is your choice? Yes or no? What will you choose?
Sir, it Sir, I choose it will increase further because as the value of rupees is decreasing day by day, for
So
making
yes,
it
I'll put.
stable, RBI has
Okay.
to take some action.
Uh, yeah, I'll put yes. It is 54.14. Good. What you said is right. What majority are thinking? What majority are thinking? You have told. Now, you please read about this spotlight. Quiet authority.
Sir, yes. Quiet authority meets General Ajit Chauhan, India's new Chief of Defence Staff. Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan is known to express his views frankly, not necessarily adopting the conventional approach.
Hmm.
Higher rate, higher rates to hit real estate and infrastructure products, say experts, due to
Hmm.
increase in repo rate because the monetary benefit has been decreased. Sorry,
Hmm.
residential sales might see a slowdown as RBI hikes repo rates. Experts,
Hmm.
inflation, external pressures, priority over growth. Finance Ministry. Amid takeover offer, McLeod Russell pins hopes on debt recast plan.
Hmm.
Read by HDFC Twins. India sees record $124 billion M&A deals in H1 financial year 2023.
What is this? We'll see this. Please read. Led by HDFC Twins. Please read.
So it is not visible.
It's not coming. Acha, acha, acha,
Yes,
acha.
sir. It is.
Hmm.
sir, coming, sir. Led,
Hmm.
led by HDFC Twins, India sees record $120 billion M&A deals in H1 financial year 2023. Banks said the second half of ongoing financial year will be led by government investment.
Hmm. Banker said, क्या जी आप कहाँ
The
बैठा हुआ है?
second half
थोड़ा
of the
घर घर का बाहर में आ जाना, आपका सिग्नल बहुत कम है। आप कहीं कहीं पार्क और ओपन स्पेस में बैठने से आपको थोड़ा सिग्नल अच्छा आएगा। बिल्कुल, आप तो वीडियो में नहीं आते हैं, इसलिए आपको तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा। आपको बिल्कुल सिग्नल नहीं। आप क्या, यू आर इन बॉम्बे और विच प्लेस?
Sir, I am in Varanasi, sir, Uttar Pradesh.
वाराणसी, उत्तर प्रदेश। ओहो।
Yes,
अ-
sir.
क्या आपका आदित्य जी बोलता है ये करते हैं वो करते हैं, बट सिग्नल नहीं देता है। हाँ।
Yes, sir. They have launched already, sir, 5G today from Rudraksh Convention Center.
बट अभी नहीं आएगा, वो तो देरी से आएगा। अच्छा पढ़ो। बैंकर सेड द सेकेंड हाफ ऑफ द
Second half of the ongoing financial year will be led by government disinvestments.
डाइवेस्टमेंट्स।
By
So
the
please
government disinvestment.
read fueled by the
Fueled by the $57.8 billion merger to HDFC Twins, HDFC, HDFC Limited and HDFC Bank. M&A merger and acquisition transactions in India touched a record high of $124.2 billion in the first half of 2022-23. Bankers said with the several transactions including the government stake sale in IDBI Bank and Hindustan Zinc in the pipeline, the ongoing financial year will end up as a best year for M&A merger and acquisition activity in the country. Apart
Hmm.
from HDFC transactions, the $6.5 billion acquisitions of Holcim Holcim stakes by Adani family and L&T Lassen and Turbo $3.2 billion acquisition of Mindtree added
माइंड
to
ट्री,
the record
माइंड ट्री,
Mind Mindtree
मिंड
added to
नहीं,
the
माइंड माइंड ट्री।
Mindtree
MIND
Mindtree
क्या बोलेगा? माइंड बोलेगा, माइंड ट्री।
of Mindtree added to the record transactions in the first half of financial year 2023. A year ago, India's companies reported M&A transactions worth $73.73 billion. Bankers said the second half of the ongoing financial year will be led by government disinvestments. Apart
Why are
from
you
the big
हेलो हेलो, वाई आर यू रीडिंग एस डिसइन्वेस्टमेंट? इसमें तो दिया है डाइवेस्टमेंट्स। आप क्यों ऐसा पढ़ रहे हैं बताओ?
because sir, I am in hurry and while reading, I suppose that that was that so I read just
हाँ, थोड़ा देख के पढ़ना है जी। दिस इज द वे टू इम्प्रूव योर कम्युनिकेशन एबिलिटी। आप जो देख रहे हैं उसको पढ़ना है, ठीक है? और
but
प्लीज
sir
गो थ्रू। अपार्ट
I
फ्रॉम,
thought that sir while reading sir I thought that while speaking to in front of someone we have to be very fast and efficient to make it efficient I will read in fast.
not very, there is no need for being fast. You must talk properly and effectively. It is not necessary
Okay
one has
sir.
to read fast. Please read. Apart from the
Yes
big
sir.
ticket sale,
Apart from the big tickets sale of IDBI and HZL, the government will sell its stake in logistics firm Korkur mining major and MDC will sell its steel plant in the second half. said a banker.
mm,
The M&A outlook for the next 12 months remain robust, given continued attractiveness of India as an investment theme, substantial availability of capital, albeit repriced and moderated valuation, and is expected to be diversified across sectors. Financial sponsors and domestic corporates are expected to continue to dominate M&A flows in next 12 months, though we are seeing a re-emergence of activity from international corporates, said Saurabh Malik, Joint Managing Director, Kotak Investment Banking. The recent
very good.
exit
Sufficient. We'll go into this one. Now, these are the things we were reading. Now, how should India respond? Please read.
How should India respond to future shocks in an off-balance changed world?
Mm,
RBI right is not providing forward guidance in the current uncertain environment. For
mm,
the second year running, Cancerians most successful amongst the Huron list.
mm. Then auto banks.
Auto banks rule the
No, no, no.
roost
Actually,
in
हम भी गलती से पढ़ा था. ये तो कमा है. ऑटो बैंक्स रूल द रूस्ट ऐसा पढ़ना है. प्लीज रीड.
auto banks rule the roost in H1 financial year 2023. Its IT and metal stocks lizards.
Laggards का मतलब 1 minute. Laggards means not going forward. Laggards का मतलब a person who makes so progress and falls behind others. Sluggards means they are not progressing well. Good. Now please read this next one. Infosys.
Infosys could announce announce a buyback along with its quarter 2 financial year 23 results. Jefferies
Hmm.
mutual
Mutual fund.
funds mutual fund DIIs turns net buyers as market falls FPI net sellers.
Hmm.
Nifty Bank gains
Now
3% post RBI.
1 minute. DII का मतलब क्या है? Institutional investors. D का मतलब development. What is that? DIIs. Foreign investors put. I think we can see here. DII means domestic institutional investors. Domestic institutional investors. Please read this first paragraph only. Taking
Yes, yes.
advantage.
Taking advantage of weakness in the equity market, mutual funds and domestic institutional investors (DIIs) have stepped up their buying in September. Foreign portfolio investors (FPIs) turned net seller up to September 29. Mutual funds have pumped in over rupees 50,600 crore into domestic stocks against 1100 crore net outflow in August.
अच्छा अच्छा. अभी इस बार इस महीना में म्यूचुअल फंड्स आर बाइंग मोर इन स्पाइट ऑफ इट मार्केट इज डल. Doesn't matter. Now we will go into this. Where are we now? This one. Nifty bank gains. Yeah.
Nifty Bank gains 3% post RBI's 50 base points hike.
Mm.
Analysts see more
Headroom.
headroom.
Mm.
Post rates hike by RBI's SBI BOB look stronger than private banks on charts.
Mm.
More rate more rate hikes eye on rupee. How expert interprets RBI's 50 base points rate hike.
Mm. Market
Mar-
regulator.
Market regulator to restart review of $440 million digit insurance IPO report. Bharti Airtel hits
Market regulator to restart review of $440 million डिजिट इंश्योरेंस आईपीओ। अच्छा, कुछ नया कंपनी आ रहा है प्रॉबली। अच्छा, पढ़ लीजिए। भारती एयरटेल।
Bharti Airtel hits record high ahead of 5G services launch. Stock soars 6%.
वेरी गुड।
US
कंटिन्यू।
US US markets could head lower as earnings downgrades pick up pace. Chris Wood. Buzzing stock Adani Green Energy or
ओरियन
Orion
प्रो।
Pro Orion Pro. Gujarat Fluorochem hits new high on healthy outlook jumps 109% in a 1 year. Rate-sensitive shares bounce back after RBI hikes rate Nifty gains 1%.
निफ्टी बैंक गेन्स देयर आफ्टर हाइक 1%। वेरी गुड। So what is interesting, we will read. Yeah, something interesting. Rupee gains on report of RBI budging. Right. Now we will read some other newspaper. I think Indian Express. Okay. IndianExpress.com. Because everything what they are reading is only economy. थोड़ा दूसरा भी पढ़ने से अच्छा होता है। Yeah. In revival bid, please read.
In revival bid, Congress unveils a new look UP unit with old face from BSP.
In
Russia
revival,
withdraws
yeah, Russia withdraws troops.
troops after Ukraine encircles key city.
1 minute, ये क्या है, क्या चीज है, इसका बारे में हम लोग पढ़ेंगे। Yeah, please read now. Russia withdraws troops.
Russia withdraws troops after Ukraine encircles key city.
Hmm.
Russia tossed an RIA news agency citing the Russia defense minister made an announcement.
Hmm. अच्छा, ये क्या है जी? Yeah, Ukrainian soldier looks out from a tank in the front line city of Lyman Donetsk region. What a pitiable thing, na? Please read. Russia said.
Russia said Saturday it has withdrawn its troops from once occupied city of Lyman as Ukraine turns counter-offensive recaptures more territories.
Hmm.
Russia's TASS and RIA news agency citing the Russia's defense ministry made the announcement.
Hmm.
Lyman is 160 kilometers (approx 100 miles) southeast of Kharkiv, Ukraine's second-largest city.
Hmm.
Ukrainian forces had pushed across the Oskil River as a part of counter-offensive that saw Kyiv retake vast swaths of territories beginning in September.
Hmm.
Lyman, a key transformation hub, had been an important site in Russian front line for both ground communication and logistics. Now with it gone, Ukraine can push further, potentially into the occupied
Luhansk
Luhansk,
region.
yes, Luhansk region, which is one of four regions that Russia annexed Friday after the internationally criticized referendum vote at gunpoint.
Yeah, yeah. That is the thing. Now we will go to this one. Yeah. Now read other things. Why has the US?
Why has the US hit an India-based company with sanctions?
What is that? Which company is that? Please read. India-based petrochemical company.
India-based petrochemical company T. Balaji Petroleum
Oh,
Private Limited has purchased millions of dollars worth of trillions brokered petrochemical products, including methanol and base oil, for the onward shipment to China, says the Department of Treasury statement.
oh, they wanted to sell to China. This is possibly the first instance of US sanctions against Iran targeting an India based company in recent years. ये क्या है पढ़ लीजिए. The United
The,
States
Uni-
Department.
the United States Department of Treasury has included a petrochemicals trading firm based in Mumbai among a international network of 8 companies alleged, allegedly involved in the sale of hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Iranian petrochemicals and petroleum products to end and use, users in South and East Asia. This is possibly the first instance of US sanctions against Iran targeting an Indian-based company in a recent year. The Department of Treasury's action comes day after External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar visited the US for the talks with the senior Biden administration officials, including Secre- Secre- Secretary of State Anto- Antony Blinken and National Security Advisor Jack Sullivan.
Taliban. In the list of the, please
In the
read.
list of specially designated nations (SDNs), the Department of Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control (OFAC) added an update on September 29, including 8 new entities. Among them is T. Balaji Petrochemical Limited, which the Department of Treasury notes say is subject to secondary sanction. The listing as given an address in Mumbai's Bandra Kurla complex for the company, which it say was established in 2018.
Hmm. On its
On
website.
on its website, T. Balaji Petrochem Private Limited say it is a growing petrochemical trading company that has expanded from a small trading house to one of the reputed leading distribution of chemical, solvent, fertilizer, and polymer products in India.
Hmm.
Besides the 8 companies in the updated list of OFAC designations, the statement said the Department of State designating 2 entities based in People Republic of China (PRC), Zhonghu Storage and Transportation Corporation Limited and WS Shipping Corporation Limited for their involvement in Iran's petrochemical trade. What is the
No,
US
no. वो corporation नहीं है. Company Limited. Transportation Company Limited. WS Shipping Company Limited.
sorry
Okay. What
company
is the
limited? Yes.
what is the US allegation? Read.
What what is the US allegations against the Indian company? The statement issued on September 29 says India-based petrochemical T. Balaji Petroleum Private Limited has purchased millions of dollars worth of trillions brokeraged petrochemical products including methanol and base oil for the onward shipment to China.
Hmm. Trillions.
Trillions Trillions Petrochemical Corporation Limited Company Limited, described by Department of Treasury as a critical component of Iran's petrochemical and petroleum and petrochemical sectors, is a Hong Kong-based broker with the branch in Iran, the United Arab Emirates, China, and Germany.
Hmm.
Trillions Trillions was designated by the OFAC in January 2020 for having materially assisted sponsored or provided financial, material or technological support for or goods or services in support of the National Iranian Oil Company (NIOC), which is itself a sanctioned entity. According to the Treasury Development Statement, trillions which brokers the sale of Iranian product to foreign purchasers has purchased millions of dollars worth of Iranian petrochemical and petroleum products from Iran-based petrochemical brokers Iran Chemical Industries Investment Company and Middle East Chemia Pars Company, which were ultimately shipped to India.
Trillions.
Trillions, the statement say, realize, relies,
Yeah. Uh,
relies, relies upon intermediary front companies to effect, effectuate the sale of Iranian products to purchasers in South and East Asia. What are the implications of treasury actions? The statement said that as a result of the action, all property and interest in the property of these targets that are in the United States or in the possession or control of US persons must be blocked and reported to OFAC. Also, any entities that are owned and directly or indirectly 50% or more by one or more blocked person are also blocked.
That's much
FOSC
sufficient. But net result क्या है? This is an Indian based company, Tibalaji Petroleum. उसका ऊपर में United States is issuing sanctions because they are dealing with Iran, and not only that, they are supplying to China. That is the problem. Okay, very good. Now we will go to other things. This one, after falling in line, please read.
After falling in line with high command, Gehlot hits he will say, "Stay CM."
Gelot is from which state?
He is the present CM of Rajasthan, sir.
Super good. What is this? 5G comes to India. 5G comes to India. See which cities will get first these services. Please read here. Nearly 5 years after, please read.
Nearly 5 years after the India embarked on the road of launching the next generation of mobile telephony, 5G services has arrived in country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday, October 1st, launched 5G services in select cities, ushering in promised what promised to be an era of ultra-high speed internet on.
Internet on. How to go about this? किधर जाएगा? अच्छा, इसको क्लिक करना है. Where is it going? Acha, it will not come for others. Unless you pay, I think it will not come. Doesn't matter. छोड़ देगा. Good. Very nice. Today you have read a lot, Prashant. Today अच्छा पढ़ा है, but फिर भी और भी थोड़ा confidence से पढ़ना है और communicate करना है. Actually, the problem is we are not doing anything about spoken English, but फाइलें when we are reading उस समय पर प्रॉपरली करने से तो आपको स्पोकन इंग्लिश आएगा. इसी वजह से तो हम लोग ज्यादा पढ़ रहे हैं. सो इसको सोच के आपने तो कुछ ना कुछ प्रैक्टिस करना है टू टॉक टू मी इन इंग्लिश. Why don't you try to talk to me in English on any point you would like to ask? Please ask questions. Yeah, please talk to me in English, asking some questions, or I will ask you. Please introduce yourself. How will you introduce yours? Or I OB, आपको शर्म होगा, वो मत बोलिए। आपका से यू प्लीज टेल अबाउट योर नेटिव प्लेस, उसका बारे में प्लीज टॉक इन इंग्लिश।
Sir, I belongs to Varanasi, which is also known as City of Temple. It is oldest of the oldest city in the world, and it is situated in the Uttar Pradesh, which is one of the second largest in area state. There are so many creeds, cultures belonging, and they have very brotherhood with them. And
Mm,
at present, the government of BJP is running the government.
mm.
Sir, I could not make a sentence. Sir, I know, but I could not make in proper way. Sir,
Why? That is how you have to practice. आपका, what is your father doing?
sir, small business, sir.
What is the small business?
Sir, it is a noodles, just like sir wholesaler. So noodles, chowmein,
No,
besan.
noodles. Noodles.
Yes, sir. Noodles. Yes.
Oh, oh.
सेवई सेवई noodles, besan, chowmein. These are the wholesaling, sir.
Acha, acha. He is selling wholesale market.
Yes, sir.
From where is he getting all those goods? From where is he purchasing?
They are industrial area. Some of them are belongs to industrial area. Karkhiao, it is industrial area of Varanasi. They are manufacturing at that side and selling to the one of the mandi known as Visesarganj, and we pick from them and sell to the other. Those belongs to the some of the nearest district of Varanasi, such as Jaunpur, Mirzapur, Pratapgarh, small districts for people's come where there is no development. They buy some fundamental things such as edible oil, salt, spices, and all these confectionery items. So
But
these
very
are.
good, very good, very good. अच्छा जी, ये बात बताइए, आपको पिताजी क्रेडिट में, sorry, I have to talk to you in English. Your father is purchasing in credit basis or is he buying on cash basis?
Sir, on cash basis, sir, not credit basis, sir.
And your father is selling to customers on cash basis or credit basis?
Sir, on credit basis, sir, they are not paying cash. They told that next time we come, then give you the previous part, and the business is going on, and there is a loss a lot. This is a very old business strategy, sir.
Oh, so so they will delay payment stating that there is loss, they cannot make payment and all that. It's a really
Yes,
pitiable thing.
sir.
Acha. Why your father cannot buy it on credit from the wholesalers? They will not give.
No, sir, it is not a large level, sir. It is a very just like we have to only to very small levels, sir, not so large levels.
No,
It,
per day, I think he must be selling roughly around 1 lakh or 2 lakhs products, na?
no, sir, no, not lakhs, sir, in thousands, sir.
In thousands, 10,000 like that.
Yes, sir, yes.
Oh, good. How many people are working in his shop?
Two people, sir.
Two people are working. Very good.
Yes, sir.
And at what time the shop opens?
Sir, morning 11 a.m. to evening 7 p.m.
Mhm. Why is he opening the shop so delayedly 11 o'clock? Uttar Pradesh mein
Because
all shops are
because
opened only at that time, or why? What is the reason?
yes, sir. The all shop are opening at 12 a.m. But because the buyer are coming from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So
Acha,
earlier,
because
I
they are coming from outstation. Maybe that is the
yes,
reason.
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. From what is the longest distance from where people will be coming for buying the things from your shop?
The longest distance is Sonbhadra, sir, Robertsganj.
Kitna, what is the distance? total distance from Varanasi?
Sir, it is approx 210 kilometers.
Oh, Baba. तब तो he has to start that day morning, then only he will reach your place by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Correct?
Yes, sir. And also, sir, the transportation, local transportation worker are only also supply goods to them. So they only ordered and pay the money, and we will provide them through transport.
Acha, acha. Oh, oh. Your father will send it through transport agencies. Is it not? He will put them to transporters who will supply to their
Yes,
shops. Correct?
yes, sir.
Oh, that is good. That is good. Do you at times help your father in his shop?
Yes, sir. I have, but sir, I could not uh, find any future, sir, on that work, sir.
Mhm. Because the sale is not much. Correct?
Yes, sir. Sale is not much, and there is no respect, no promotion, and all these things, sir. They are very behave very rudely, and there is only the today's scenario is only money dependent. No one is have any respect. They have only money and money. So I just do.
I am very really that is life. Life is like that. Money and money. God, you are talking like a small boy. Good. I appreciate you. But you have been able to communicate to me well. See,
Sir, I
your standard will improve only if only you talk to me compulsorily in English. You must talk to me in English only. Correct?
yes, sir. I talk like this because sir, I don't have any friend. I just alone and read, and sometimes whatever I thought I told. I don't have the whatever moving in the word and what are the tactics to talk
There is
very.
yeah, there is nobody to listen to you when you talk in English.
No, sir. My
Why,
sister is a he
sister?
is teacher, sir. Sir,
What
she
is
is
she study?
sir, she is teacher at Central Hindu Girls School as an assistant teacher of mathematics.
Hmm. But
Also,
she will, but she will talk only Hindi, na? उधर तो हिंदी ही
yes,
चलता है.
yes, sir. Hindi ही चलता है.
There people want her to speak only in Hindi. That is the
Yes,
reason. But
sir.
why don't you try to talk to your sister in English? She will not spend some
Sir,
15 minutes time with you.
no, sir. He is also preparing for other competitive exam. We also have not time. We have one brother, one sister, and father, mother. Only four member of family. So
Oh,
just
no, no. Here also you are committing mistake. You see, you are telling he instead of telling she. She is
yes,
also
sir.
preparing. Correct? Could you follow?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is a pronoun used for
Yeah.
female.
Yeah, and not only that, normally people from North India, when they talk, they don't know what is yesterday, what is tomorrow. Because in Hindi, for both yesterday, tomorrow, you are using only kal, kal, kal.
Yes, sir. Which never come.
Anyhow, best wishes. You have done a good job today. Thank you. Best wishes.
Thanks a lot, sir, for
Yeah, I
suggesting
will.
and
I
giving me.
will. Yeah, I will post this in our video today as under spoken English. So let and also current affairs. Let people read the whatever we have studied. Let them also listen and read. Thank you. You did a good job compared to what you were doing earlier. Today you are doing a good. You did a good job, but only thing is you must read without any break and with still more confidence. That will come only out of experience. Okay.
Yes, sir. I will try, sir, my best.
If you
Thank you,
want,
sir.
you watch the video again to find how you have been reading and where you could have improved your communication level and all that. Okay.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
Good job. Best wishes. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Pranam, sir.
Thank you. Pranam, Pranam ji. Yeah.